there, Tim Bauer here from LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com with the practice tip of the day. This one's for the advanced player, and this is a continuation in our series on thinking about our pentatonic scales in a horizontal fashion rather than vertical. Kind of walking up through all 5 positions. Over on the website, www.livevideoguitarlessons.com, you'll see a series of videos that dealing with string pairs, and that's where I started. There should be 3 over there. And so now we've finished up working string pairs. Now we're going to go to the next step in trying to kind of learning how to think more spatially, and we're going to work with 3 strings at a time. So let's just pick a key. Let's pick a volume first. Okay, let's work in the key of G minor today. G minor pentatonic scales are the same set of scales as B flat major. If you would like to think in terms of minor, like I do, we'll work G minor. If you like to think in terms of major, we're B flat major. They're the same scale, so it doesn't matter. They just have different number affiliations, and I'm going to cover that in another video later on. Anyway, so I'm going to work with strings 1, 2, and 3. Position 1 is going to put us here. So you know the positions. I'll try to point them out as I go. But I just want to kind of demonstrate what we're doing here. So I'm not going to run any music. Make sure you have some music going, that you put your scales in the appropriate key for the music. I'm just going to have some music going in my head. I'm just going to kind of walk through it. So I'm just going to jump in and just kind of start and work up through from position 1 to position 1 an octave higher, and then back down. That's position 1. And by the way, since we're working with 3 strings now, we have enough strings to work in some sweeps as well. So you want to kind of think about those along the way. So I'm going to move up from 1 to position 2. And I'm going to go on to position 3. Work on position 4. On to position 5. Then I'm going to go on up to position 1 again, an octave higher. Then I'm going to work it back down. You want to make sure you work up and down, so you have the ability to do both. It feels different when you're going one direction rather than the other. And the whole thing is to help us kind of think more spatially, because we always think about these scales in terms of vertical. You know, you run position 1, you know, and then you run position 2. But this will help to kind of picture the whole thing. All the scales, I failed to mention this earlier. You probably already know this though. All the scales overlap. The high end of position 1 is the low end of position 2. The high end of position 2 is the low end of position 3. So, and we have those overlapping notes, and we want to kind of help us get it in our heads, you know, how to use the scale more broadly. So anyway, so I'm going to go up here to position 1, and I'm going to work backward. In position 3, by the way. Hit a wrong note there, sorry about that. I'm going to back up to position 2 from here. And then I'm back to position 1. So anyway, just kind of think about that, and just try to think about some, just different ways to play your scales. Keeps you interested in your playing. Thanks for tuning into this practice tip. Tune in again tomorrow for another one, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.